what's going on, everybody? It is Luke Bell with the Sideline Scoop. So in today's video, I'm going to share my screen because the Packers just released their 53-man roster. And so I'm going to sort of break down the players that we've kept and the players that we've released. And then at the end of the video, Forbes just put out an article basically talking about the Packers and sort of grading each position. So I sort of go through that and give like my honest reaction to sort of their gradings as well. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. So today the Packers have released their final roster. So as you can see here, I'm recording this at 4:39. They just posted it like 13 minutes ago, so it's pretty fresh. Throughout the entire day, they've been like releasing certain players throughout the entire day, but I decided to sort of wait till the end of the day until sort of everything was sort of finalized so I could put out a video, talking about the entire final roster. So in this video, I'm just going to break down the players who have basically been cut, unfortunately, and then the players who are now, on this team. So let's just get right into it right now. All righty, guys. All right. So if we take a look here, of course, at the quarterback situation, they kept all three quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers, Tim Boyle, and Jordan Love. And of course, it seems right now that Tim Boyle is going to be the backup, considering Love hasn't looked super great. Boyle's had a year under his belt. So of course, they're keeping all three quarterbacks. Now taking a look at this running back situation. Okay, so here we go. We released Dexter Williams, Demaria Crockett, I don't know if I said that right, and John Lovett. So those guys are gone, and we've put Patrick Taylor on the reserve, non-football injury. Yeah, okay. So those are the running back positions. Of course, you got Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams, A.J. Dillon, and then Tyler Ervin is there as well. And I guess he's sort of like a running back / wide receiver, but I guess they're putting him under the wide receiver or the running back section here. So that sort of makes sense. I think people expected that. Now here, coming to the wide receiver position, I think this was a sort of area where there wasn't as much certainty, and I think there's some players here who people might be shocked about who got released. And the guys who got released at wide receiver are Jake Kumerow, who of course has been on this Packers team for a couple of years now, maybe a little longer, and he's a Wisconsin native, so it's sort of sad to see him no longer being on the Packers. And of course, possibly some of these guys who are released could end up being on the practice squad if they, I think it's they have to clear the 24-hour waiver, and if they clear that, then the Packers can bring them onto their practice squad. And I think this year, considering the virus and everything, Packers can have or every team can have 16 players on their practice squad instead of the normal. I think it's 10 or 11. So some of these guys could end up on the practice squad. But Jake Kumerow cut. Unfortunate to see that. Darius Shepard, who I made a video out the other day, considering he was impressing people at training camp. He was impressing Matt LaFleur, but I guess he didn't impress him quite enough. So unfortunately, he's gone. Malik Turner released and Reggie Begelton released. And Reggie Begelton is a guy that I was really excited about. His story was pretty cool coming from Canada and all, but unfortunately, he isn't going to make the cut. So the guys who did make the cut, Devontae, of course, Alan Lazard, who's going to be a beast, as everyone knows, as I talk about on this channel. He's going to be a beast this year. He's going to break out. Just watch. Then we got Marquez Valdes-Scantling, no surprise. Equanimous St. Brown. And then I think Malik Taylor, obviously he's good enough to make the squad. I wasn't really sure about him, but, Malik Taylor made it. Malik Turner, unfortunately, did not. All right, so now coming to the tight end position, we just released Evan Bayless. Honestly, I don't know too much about him, just being completely honest. But we kept Mercedes Lewis, Robert Tonyan, Jay Sternberg, Josiah DeGuara. That's sort of no surprise at that area. Okay, so now coming to the offensive linemen, we have let John Legue, I don't know how to say his name, John Legue, Cody Conway, Zach Johnson, Alex Light, and Jake Hansen have been released. I think some people thought Alex Light would be the backup to Bakhtiari, but he's being released, so, he's not going to make the team. And then Jake Hansen, who the Packers picked this year, I think he's a center, right? They released him as well, so who knows about them. They're no longer on the team, unfortunately. We wish you guys nothing but the best. So the guys who we got at offensive linemen, David Bakhtiari, Corey Lindsey, Lane Taylor, Billy Turner, Elton Jenkins, Rick Wagner, Lucas Patrick, Josh Nijman, that's a tough name for me to say, and John Runyon. So, all right, we got that covered. And now defensive line, the only guys we released are Willington Prevelon, and we waived / injured Trevin Hester. So defensive line, of course, we got Kenny Clark, who of course just got paid, the most by a nose tackle ever. So of course, there's no worry that Kenny Clark is going to be a beast this year. And then behind him, we got Dean Lowry, Kinsley Kiki, Tyler Lancaster, Montrevious Adams. I think these guys are going to be a solid defensive line this year. So now taking a look at inside linebacker, of course, we got Christian Kirksey, Kamal Martin, who unfortunately is injured right now. But hopefully he'll come back soon. Warren Burks, Ty Summers, that makes sense. We just released Chris Barnes. So I think no surprise sort of in that area. Then coming to outside linebacker is Zadarius Smith, of course, Preston Smith, Rashawn Gary, Randy Ramsey, and Jonathan Garvin. We released Tim Williams and Tipa Gallier, Greg Roberts, Delonte Scott. So think some people like Tim Williams, but it doesn't seem that he's going to be making the team. But Tim, we wish you nothing but the best of luck. And then cornerback, we got we will be keeping Jair Alexander, Kevin King, Shannon Sullivan, Josh Jackson, Kadar Hallman, and Kabion Ento. Releasing Deshaun Amos. Don't worry, we're not releasing Adrian Amos. We're releasing Deshaun Amos. And Stanford Samuels. So, we wish those guys nothing but the best. And then the final position, safety, we're keeping Adrian Amos, Darnell Savage, Raven Green, Will Redmond, and Vernon Scott. And we have released Henry Black. And then, of course, at special teams, we got Mason Crosby, J.K. Scott, and Hunter Bradley. So I think not too many surprises, I would say, when it comes to sort of the guys who have made it. There were lots of guys who were sort of on the edge. Some of these guys didn't make it. Maybe they'll end up back on the Packers practice squad. Maybe they won't. Who really knows completely? I think the only area that, maybe I wasn't completely certain about and most people weren't was wide receiver. Unfortunately, seeing Jake Kumerow go, even though a couple days ago Aaron Rodgers was praising him and just sort of how good he's looked, I guess that the Packers just are moving on from him. I think he's like 28 years old now, so maybe they think he doesn't have sort of what it takes now. Who really knows completely? But how many receivers we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sort of wondering if the Packers, will ever bring on another receiver either to the practice squad or the team. Because, tons of other teams are cutting guys too right now. So maybe the Packers will find a guy they sort of want to bring on. Who really knows completely? But that's basically what I wanted to break down. Just come in here and show you guys who made the team, who didn't make the team, sort of show you guys right after it's been released. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like it down below. I put out Packers content like 4 to 5 times a week, maybe like 6 times this week, actually. So if you want to see some of that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, so before I end this video, I'm just going to search Packers real fast to see if there's any like news that pops up that people are sort of talking about. I come here sometimes just to see what people are talking about, see what people's opinions are. There's lots of different opinions all the time. There's lots of people talking about the Packers. Let's see here. Grading the Green Bay Packers 2020 roster. Ooh, Forbes has an idea about our roster. Let's see what they think. What does Forbes think? Ricky Wagner dodged the Turk. Jake Kumerow wasn't as fortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate to see Jake Kumerow go. Warren Burks was given one final chance. That is true. Same goes for Josh Jackson. Yeah, both guys who I think really need to have a solid season this year to stay on this team and hopefully have a good future in the NFL. All right. Oh, man, we don't need ads right now. I'm trying to film a video. Forbes, come on. You're gonna let us film? Okay, there we go. Okay, what did they say? Aaron Rodgers is coming off 3 straight mediocre seasons, which is why they drafted Jordan Love. All right, mediocre. I don't know, maybe a little less, maybe he wasn't as good as he used to be in like 2010, that area when they were going to the Super Bowl and stuff. But mediocre, I think that's a little far, Forbes. I think it's a little far. What do you guys think? You guys think that's a little far to say Aaron Rodgers is mediocre? Come on, guys. I don't know about that. All right, let's see here. Rodgers' passer rating in 2019 was 95.4, his third lowest since becoming a starter in 2008. It's Aaron Rodgers' third lowest, but I mean, come on, still solid, still good. He's not a mediocre quarterback. We got to chill off on this, okay? All right, so now coming to the running backs. What do I have to say about the running back situation? The Packers intend to run the ball far more than the 41.8% they did in 2019. So I guess we ran the ball 41.8% last year, and the Forbes thinks we're going to run it more. I think that could be a possibility. Who knows completely? Of course, now we got a stacked backfield with Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams, and A.J. Dillon. I mean, that's going to be tough to stop, completely tough to stop. Green Bay already had a terrific 1-2 punch in Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams. You're very right. Yes, we did. The Packers then used a second-round draft pick in April for A.J. Dillon, who can become an immediate contributor. I agree with that. I would agree with that statement, with that sentiment. All right, just scrolling to see C- at receivers. They don't love our receivers. Most people seem to hate our receivers. Running backs, we got an A. I agree with that. I think that running backs are an A. Wide receivers are C-. Okay, let's see why they think we're a C- right here. Devontae Adams, Allen Lazard. Yeah, we agree with that. And then, Valdez-Scantling. Okay, we got some guys. Let's see what they got to say. The biggest surprise on Cutdown might have been the Packers departing with Jake Kumerow. Yes, I agree. Darius Shepard was also released. Yeah, he seemed to be good, but I guess he didn't make the cut, unfortunately. Jake Kumerow has been a solid performer for us for the last couple of years, said Aaron Rodgers on Friday. I love his reliability. I think he's a fantastic, steady player who's very heady on the field. He makes plays. He plays with a lot of confidence. He's a guy you love having on the squad. Yes, I agree. See, he was sort of complimenting the other day, but I guess the Packers decided to move on with Jake Kumerow. Packers have one of the top NFL wide receivers in Devontae, who played in his 3rd Pro Bowl last season. Devontae is great. I agree. I completely agree. All right, let's just keep scrolling. Allen Lazard, who finished last season with 35 receptions for 477 yards and 3 touchdowns, grew into Green Bay's number 2 and had a solid summer. Yes, as everyone knows, I love Allen Lazard. Lots of people love Allen Lazard, and I think he's going to break through this season. I say over 1,000 yards. That's my bet for Alan Lazard. He's gonna break through. You just watch, everyone. Oh, speaking of Alan Lazard, check this out. I've been getting a sports card recently because they're sort of coming back a lot. I got this Alan Lazard rookie card autograph thing. It's the 48th card out of 99. Awesome, solid card. I think it's gonna be worth a lot once Alan Lazard breaks out, but get ready. But anyways, that was just a side note. All right, let's see what they think about our tight ends. Ooh, a D at tight end. Man, they don't like our tight ends. I don't know. I think we can be better than a D, at least a C. I think Forbes should have at least given us a C on this one. But, everyone has their opinion, even though some might be more right than the others. Not saying mine is, just, yeah, anyways. Robert Tonyan, a quarterback and a receiver at his college career, made the move to tight end in Green Bay. Yep, correct. His playing time has been minimal, blah, blah. Tonyan has a speed to stretch defenses zone. Could be the leader of this makeshift group. He could be. It's very possible. DeGuara will play a key role. Yep. And Sternberger, who came on late in 2019, had a disappointing summer. Lewis is a primary blocker these days. So, yes, that was sort of correct. Tonyan could be the starter. I don't know. I think they're going to mix a lot of these guys around. I think we have lots of solid tight ends. I think we're better than a D. That's what I think. But offensive line, B, David, I think the left side is an A+. Right side sort of drags us down a little bit. So maybe the left side is an A+, and the right side's maybe a C. Maybe it's better. I don't know. But around a B, okay. I guess we can go with that. Corey Linsley was PFF's number 7 ranked center last year. That's solid. Left tackle, David Bakhtiari, ranked number 14. I think he was better against the pass, like 1 or 2 for the pass, but number 14 overall, I guess. All right. Defensive line, C. I don't know. Maybe just because I'm a Packers fan, I'm a little biased, I don't know. But I think we're better than a C. The Packers had a terrific nose tackle in Kenny Clark. Solid defensive end in Dean Lowry. Yeah, okay. Outside linebackers, A. I say A+. Outside linebackers, A++. A+++, 3 pluses. Zadarius Smith and Preston Smith. One of the best dudes in the NFL, no doubt. Then we got Rashawn Gary coming up. He's going to be good this year. All right. Let me just keep scrolling through this because I don't know how long you guys want to hear me talk. Some of you guys probably already scrolled off, so you're not listening to me talk right now. If you're still watching, I just really appreciate you. I really appreciate you guys who are viewing, who are subscribing to the channel. It's fun to see people subscribing. So I just, if you made it this far, very much appreciate you. Inside linebackers, C-. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think Kirksey could, be very solid, better than Malik Martinez. I think that could push us up a little more than a C-. But behind Christian Kirksey, it's a little worrisome considering Kamal Martin is out and he was doing super good in training camp. But Warren Burks could be good. A lot of people think Ty Summers could be good. So, there we go. Cornerbacks, we got a B. Maybe. I don't know. Jerry Alexander, B. Or no, he's not a B. I'd say he's an A. Kevin King, A. So I think we should be an A, honestly. I think we should just give everyone an A+. Why not? Safeties, starters, Adrian Amos, Darnell Savage, B. This group was a disaster as recently as 2018, but took major strides last year and should be a strength once again. I think they should be a strength. I agree, Forbes. Specialists, C. C? Oh, man. Come on. You can't do Mason Crosby like that. Mason Crosby, A+. If you're watching this, Mason, A+ for you. I have a Mason Crosby autographed jersey. I got a gift a long time ago when I was a young lad. Still got that. Okay. So basically, I just wanted to come in here. I wasn't planning on showing you guys this Forbes article, but I figured, why not see what Forbes had to say? And, it might not agree completely. They have some things right. Some things, maybe they're wrong. Who really knows? But, Packers, I give us a solid A this season. A solid A. I think we're going to make the playoffs, make a run of the Super Bowl. Why not take it home? That's all I got to say. All right, so that's going to be all for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got some value from this. Now you know who's on the Packers final roster. There I am expanding myself. We know who's on the final roster now. It's going to be a fun season. I'm excited to watch. First game's in like a week or so, a little longer than a week. It's been a long wait, but I'm excited for the season. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button down below. And if you want to see some more Packers content, why not subscribe to the channel? But that's going to be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one.